And coming up later on Trevor One, it's a rerun of The Sims. But first, it's time for more Euro 2020 action. It's the Republic of Ireland versus Spain this afternoon, presented by Trev Lynham.
Shot himself, it's in! Yes! Jensen! They've got a goal here. Goal! Blackberry!
Good afternoon. Didn't think we'd see you after last night. I know it was rather difficult to watch, but we might have something similar this afternoon. Ireland have to pull off one of their great escapes, and if they can do that and get themselves through to the knockout stages, all they've got to do is beat Spain, which is no mean feat. However, can they conjure up the spirit of last time they were in the European Championships when they beat Italy to go through, or even the spirit of their neighbours that beat Spain in their own World Cup some nearly 38 years ago? So watching the game with us tonight is Trevor Hansen, and in his lovely green shirt is Trevor Lawrenson. But let's go over and let's join the first half because the players are in the tunnel, and your match commentator for this one is Trevor Davis. Good evening, everybody. The challenge is set for Ireland tonight. It's win or bust. If they can beat Spain and recapture the magic of their neighbours Northern Ireland in Spain 82, they will go through. Fail to do so and they'll be out. It's all on the line this evening at Anfield. Spain, it is also an important evening for them after the defeat they suffered to Poland. To guarantee a place through, victory is needed from Stephen Kenny in Ireland tonight. No changes for them, but a formational change. Hendricks sitting behind Shane Long as Ireland look to try and find themselves a goal. Just one scored and two conceded. Spain, on the other hand, 4 conceded to Poland in the previous game after the 1-0 win over Sweden. And for them, a big challenge ahead. Well, this is how it plays out for the sides tonight. A bit of evening tea time drama, courtesy of Anfield and the European Championships. Spain, the simple task is today is a point will see them through, quite possibly as one of the best second place sides, will definitely drop them to third, but Ireland tonight need a favour from Poland. They need them to beat Sweden and they need to beat Spain tonight to progress. Robbie Brady will be hoping that he can recreate that moment that took place in the last European Championships. With 5 minutes to go, Ireland were winners. Oh, and it was an opening ball which Jean Maguire, had got near to when De Gea pumped away. And Ireland tonight will be hoping that they can recreate that magic. More France 2016, less Poland and Ukraine 2012. Here is Maguire, who was presented with half a chance, but De Gea pumped it away. This is Matt Doherty, the Wolves right back, playing left back for his country tonight. Long way to emulate perhaps Ireland's greatest ever left back in Dennis Irwin. A real wonderful player that he was for his country and his club. So underestimated. This is John Egan. Brady moving to this left flank. Clever little ball looking for Shane Long, but Sergio Ramos is across. Of course, whatever happens today, second or third for Spain, they could potentially be looking at a date with France in the last 16. Or if they were to get beaten and go through as one of the best third place sides, well, that could be interesting for them. A potential second round opponent could well be England. So what do they do? Do they go for the win or do they play for the draw? Do they sit there and put a 1-0 defeat down to, oh well, 3 points is usually enough with a good enough goal difference to see you out of the group stages. We've seen what happens cruelly with Scotland, and one will be hoping that we see Republic of Ireland learning from that. Of course, England we know are through, as are Wales, despite their 3-2 defeat to Italy. Saul number 8. 18 is Gaia. And Rodrigo was looking for that, and Duffy has cleared it. And Spain at the moment still possess a good amount of quality going forwards, but they're not the side that was so dominant in 2012, 8 years ago. Very few survivors from that side. Ramos, Busquets, about it. And that's easy for Randolph. Such a contrast to the side which went ahead and won the World Cup in South Africa, a Spain side which passed their sides into submission. The 2012 side was really a team full of entertainers. Maguire seeing a lot of the ball for Ireland at the moment, and that's a poor Albert Jones time to give the ball away. Shane Duffy to Robbie Brady. And Brady's pass into Hendrick, and he loses control. Igor Martinez dispossesses him quite comfortably. Rodrigo. Out wide to Isco. Saul. Doherty here. And the clearance is out. Searching ball towards Rodrigo and Morata. Busquets, a survivor from the 2012 sides. Saul. Gaia. Busquets. Gaia. Corner. First one of the match. Thiago will take for Spain. To Gaia, number 18. Thiago being marshalled by Jeff Hendrick. Saul. Isco. Still Isco. Clever ball into Morata. Now, was that a penalty? The referee's unmoved. I think Ireland have got away with it there. That looks a spot kick for my money. Carvajal on the right flank. Thiago, Rodrigo. Morata tried to win the header, was unable to do so. Throw in is in Spain's favour. Referee today is from Romania. They signal that straight away. Rodrigo. Saul. Randolph dives across to his left to aerobatically parry the ball away. Ramos. Spain seeing so much of the ball and have pretty much got Ireland camped in their own half at the moment. Yet to find a breakthrough, and they won't with crossing like that. Seamus Coleman gets it away. Duffy back to his skipper. Talk of there being a few retirements in the Irish squad after these championships. Coleman, the Everton skipper, also. Doherty. It could be a shoe-in for his captain's position. Maguire. Coleman. Maguire. Good strength. And he's just about held it off from Busquets, but in the end Busquets gets in and wins the ball back. Isco. Early ball into Morata. Options to his right over on the far side. Hasn't seen them. In the end it's played to the near side with Gaia. Spain have 3 in the box to aim for. It's a short cross to Isco on the edge of the area. He's got options, Isco. One of them is Carvajal. And now Busquets. Rodrigo. Busquets thought about the shot. Rodrigo puts it back across. Here is Gaia. And Maguire wins the ball back. Ireland really haven't threatened other than that early moment. David De Gea had to punch away an attempted low cross. Maguire wasn't far away from scoring. Ireland at the moment are about as far away from scoring as they could be, passing them all back in their own area. Here's Brady. Doherty. Back to Brady. Here's Hendrick. And Saul is in. Rodrigo, number 19. Isco. Support from Gaia. Isco again. Gaia again. Crossing opportunity maybe. Good block by Harry Arter. Saul. Headed away. Only as far as Saul. And now this is Thiago. Oh, collision on the edge of the area. Lyon, says the referee. Busquets. Rodrigo. Oh! Rodrigo letting fly from distance. Trying to get it to curl in. Just not enough. Nearly moment again for Spain. Shane Long, in a while since he's had a touch of the ball, and that was it. Maybe one of those nights for the Southampton centre forwards. Then they kept on the sidelines to an excellent season by Danny Ings for the Saints, must be said. Crossfield pass towards Isco, which controls it nicely. Gaia pushing forward a lot from left back and pinning Ireland in at the moment. Saul. Gaia again. Options inside of him. One of them is Saul. He was dispossessed by Shane Long, who's come all the way back. Hendrick. Options ahead of him over on the far side. This is Arter. And that's not good enough. Robbie Brady was in space. Here's Rodrigo. Still Rodrigo. Oh, he's going on Rodrigo. Oh. Couldn't quite find the finish. Would have been a lovely goal had it gone in this from Rodrigo. Works this way, that way, keeps possession. Really good strength shown. And the shot end up. Pulls it the wrong side of the post. Well, Rodrigo has looked the most likely to be able to break the deadlock in this match. And in the other match, we do have the deadlock which is broken. Marcus Berg's strike for Sweden. So it just gets worse for the Republic of Ireland. As things stand, Sweden are through as one of the best third place sides in the competition. And that would put them in a second round tie Saturday on Grandstand against England. Oh, that was a big chance. Well, there was the chance. Brady waited and provided the cross over from Hendrick. It's as good a chance as Ireland have had, and they're not going to get many, I don't think, tonight. They needed to have taken that. Martinez and Sergio Ramos were beating all ends up. Spain very comfortable with the ball tonight. Lovely bit of tea time football for you. There'll be more to come on Trevor Sports. We'll have the conclusion of Group F and the big one between Portugal and France. We hope there's a little more drama and excitement in that game than this one, but at the moment, for Ireland, it's not a defeat. They need to find a winning goal and hope Poland can do them a favour. But it doesn't look feasible at the moment. Hendrick's efforts as close as they come. Isco, delightful pass that was to Rodrigo, who's looked the most lively player for Spain today. Thiago out wide to Carvajal. Outside of the foot, pass to Saul. Now Busquets. Carvajal short to Rodrigo. He'll want to move that onto his left foot for sure. This is Thiago. Saul. Busquets. Busquets into Morata. Oh, a foul. Morata fouled on the edge of the area by John Egan. Harry Arter protests. I think our Romanian referee is going to give the free kick and nothing more. Morata asks for the booking. And you can see why there. Harry Arter does kick the back of his legs. Pretty worthy the more it was. Sergio Ramos looks like he's going to have a dig. He does. Just deflected. And that saves Randolph. Well, the deflection in the wall has saved them. As I think Randolph might have been beaten all ends up. Going long to Shane Long. And now Robbie Brady. Two in the area. Can Brady find any of them? Back to Doherty. Shane Long. Brady. Oh, towards Hendrick. Good header away by Ramos. Hendrick was right on top of him, right in front of the cop. There was a priceless moment for Ireland. For Spain attacking the end in which their fans are based. Traditionally, where the away fans sit for Liverpool in match days. In this bottom left-hand corner outside of our picture. Saul. Busquets. Isco. Busquets. Another foul, another opportunity. Saul with a very good pass that is to Gaia. Can he provide a quality cross? It's marshalled by Seamus Coleman. He's got to be careful. And Coleman does really well to block that. Here's a corner. 4 minutes to go till half time. Another corner for Spain. Short one this time to Gaia from Thiago. Thiago gets it back. Teases one in. And there has been a development at St James's Park. Piszczek has scored for Poland. Well, that really changes the group up in Ireland's favour. Poland are doing their parts. And at the moment, that's the way in which the tournament is looking set. That's a poor pass. Isco's given the ball away. Here is Isco! Oh! Huge block, but terrible, terrible defending. And Isco has found himself through. He was presented with a gift, but he didn't want it. It was a good block, but that could have compounded the misery. Poland at the moment are halfway there to doing Ireland a massive favour. Thiago to take the corner. Good header away. Isco was under it. Saul. Artist block to Duffy. And here is the table. So with 2 points, Sweden are in third place. And under their goal difference, which is being tested at the moment by poor Irish defending. Could be enough to sink them through depending on other results. In reality, they need a win. So do Ireland. And they've got a chance right on the stroke of half time, possibly. But a cross and sliding in. Oh, Shane Long diving across, couldn't get anywhere near that opportunity. And it's a bit of a wasted opportunity for Ireland. Drawing against Spain, but results elsewhere not in their favour. And as things stand, this could be Ireland's final game in Euro 2020. 45 minutes more to come, but first, I'm the company of Trev Lynham. Bit of half-time analysis. Trev. Well, half-time 0-0. Spain are in control. Ireland look bereft of ideas, and Trevor Lawrenson, it looks like Ireland are probably heading out of the competition unless they can find something in the second half. But they've not been their usual self in that game. Trev, they've been outclassed. There's no other way to put it. They're getting, not getting beat, but they just cannot find a way to get hold of the football and influence the game. And Spain look very comfortable, and I think a good money to see this through. I want Ireland to do it. I just can't see them finding a way past Spain. Trevor, where has it gone wrong for Ireland in that half, and really what have they got to do to try to get back in this game? I think the big problem that Ireland have had in that game is, from a technical standpoint, Spain have been far more comfortable on the ball. And don't get me wrong, Spain aren't playing great, but just their basics are helping us through this match. And I'm not sure tactically what Ireland can do, but maybe they can find this spirit up of Jackie Charlton's Ireland, give it a lash and see what they can do in the second half and see what they can do to one of the big men. Well, second 45 minutes, perhaps the biggest of Ireland's international history for a long, long time. Can they overcome Spain and find themselves in the knockouts? Trevor Davis, it's over to you. Well, thank you very much, and let's hope that we can see Mission Impossible pulled off by Ireland. Goals have been their problem. Lots of opportunities they created against Poland, but couldn't take it away. And then they got themselves level against Sweden, but again, those two sides very well matched up. If they were to snatch third place in the group, they would play England at Wembley in the second round. As things stand, that is Sweden's. Morata. Egan wins it, and he's fouled in the process. Conor, not seen a lot of him today, to be honest. The whole Irish midfield has struggled against the Spanish juggernauts, and with passing like that, no surprises. Carvajal able to pick the ball into space. Rodrigo loses it to Robbie Brady. Shane Long, Nobi ahead of him. Hendrick supporting. Better from Ireland. Hendrick was caught Harry Arter. Options back out wide in Maguire. Maguire's pass, and neither he nor Arter were talking, but the referee has seen fit to pull play back for the foul. Maguire notes what has taken place, and now we talked that there hasn't been a lot of opportunities for Kosovo. And now he will have a free kick to deliver into the box. Well, she went for goal! Oh, brilliant save! That is a magnificent save. Well done, David De Gea. Kosovo got a perfect free kick, but the keeper was there to match. Ireland's first corner. Kosovo delivers it in towards Hendrick. Oh, it comes to Maguire! And it will come to Hendrick! And it has been cleared away. How did that not go in? Morata. Spain can come on the counter-attack. This is Rodrigo. Worrying moments. Rodrigo. Thiago. Ireland have got Ben back. Thiago again. Saul. Busquets. Lovely touch by Busquets. Isco. Dyer's out wide. Been like that all game. Marshalled by Coleman. Well, what a save that was. Pablo Sarabia's coming on for Rodrigo, so one may question that move because Rodrigo has looked the most likely. Do Spain fancy the dates potentially with England or France? As things stand, they will play the French game, which you will be watching live and exclusively with us if that happens here on Trevor Sports. But it's a game to see this live and exclusive match to see if Ireland can get themselves through. Just almost up to halfway through the 52nd minute of the second half. Ireland 0, Spain 0. It's 1-1 between Sweden and Poland. Poland were to win and Ireland were to win, Ireland would go through as a third place side with 4 points, but at the moment they're heading out with 2. Spain were to win, it would be all over. If Ireland were to win but Spain were to win, there is nothing Ireland can do. Goal difference would be their problem, and that cross was intended for Pablo Sarabia. In the end, this will be in the possession of Darren Randolph to take the goal kick. So all the most touches for Spain today. Their midfielders looked lively. Their centre forwards have not. And at times their defence hasn't been what it was. Of course, at the last major tournament, they had to bow out on penalty kicks to the hosts. Be hoping not for repeats again. Arter. Isco. Back to Sergio Ramos. It's a good place to win it, Shane Long, but he needs support. Arriving at the moment from Robbie Brady here on the left wing. Kosovo. It's a fabulous free kick he had. It was just as good a save. Let us not forget that. Just as good a save. Maguire. Pass Isco. Maguire still going. Looking for Long. And it was just such. Well, Spain are on a strange record themselves, known as the great underachievers up till a 4-year spell in which on the world and European stage they were untouchable. They have not won a knockout game at a tournament since they won the Euro 2012 final. Out of the group stage in 2014, second round defeats to Italy in 16, second round knockout defeats to the hosts in Russia 2018. And Shane Long, does he have the pace, or is Martinez going to get that? Martinez is going to get that. So They'll be hoping that they can break this duck. Of course, before they went ahead and were all conquering, the last time they went to a major tournament and didn't win, they were quarter-finalists in Germany. Yep, that was a long time ago, 14 years. Hendrick, Ruhane, Hendrick, Shane Long, Maguire, won't get that, good defending. Morata, Ireland just starting to push forwards. They obviously have a game plan. We know what the Irish game plan is, but they are playing their football. Times in which, particularly under Jack Charlton, Ireland were known for a side that would play the long ball all the time, all the time. They'll saying give it a lash, and then they've developed into a lovely passing side since. But goals have been their problem. Oh, and now Jeff Hendrick in the area, looking cross. Good header away. Shane Long was near to that, but couldn't get the finishing touch. Mahoney out wide to Robbie Brady. Doherty. Ruhane. Here's Coleman. Arter. Coleman into Maguire. Soul, number 8. Isco. Busquets. Morata. They're ball in. Doherty. Egan. Ireland are hoping and hoping that time is against them. The result in the other matches against them. Wire here. So just catching him. Here is Duffy. Arter. Here's Carvajal. Pablo Sarabia. Lovely little pass inside to Busquets. Saul. Isco. Gaia. Saul. Isco. Just wouldn't fall for Morata. And that was a necessary clearance, but Martinez has got the strength over Shane Long. Busquets instantly saw Carvajal in space on the right flank. Carvajal has actually faced a great pass to Pablo Sarabia. It's Carvajal, Thiago. Busquets. Now, there seems to be a collision in the area between Morata and Duffy, but referee hasn't seen it, and Spain are playing on. And Gaia's cross is headed away by Duffy and Coleman. Saul. Gaia. All inside. Isco. Here's Busquets. Sarabia. Carvajal. Come inside. There's nobody wider than him. And Arter has won the ball back for Ireland. And Ireland have lost it. Martinez. Saul. Isco. Saul again. Isco. 16 minutes left of the contest plus stoppage time. Ball is in the wrong half of the pitch as far as Ireland are concerned. They produced the best moment in Ruhane's free kick, and an excellent save by David De Gea. That has been the highlight, but they've got to produce something truly memorable. So their neighbours Northern Ireland produced a famous moment in Bilbao in 1982. Jerry Armstrong that night. A goal which sent Northern Ireland through to the second round of a World Cup back then, in which after 4-team group stages you went into a 3-team group stages. Another tournament in which, in that case, if you'll remember, England qualified through to the second round to go out to a 0-0 draw to the hosts and to then West Germany. Noted for the final appearance that night in an England shirt of Kevin Keegan and Trevor Brooking. Although the warning has been spoken to by Romanian referee to Jeff Hendrick. Just caught Thiago. Sure, there's an element of frustration to what has taken place. Thiago does take the free kick. He's found Sarabia. Here's Duffy. Robbie Brady. Time is of the essence for Ireland. Koruhane. Oh, what a place to give it away. Busquets. Paco Alsalsa. And it's a foul right on the edge of the area. I think the referee's going to have a word with Egan. I believe it is just a word. Alsalsa was through, and he was caught by Egan. Dangerous moment for Ireland. Sergio Ramos. Can he break the deadlock? That's a very poor free kick. And it's petered out into nothing. Well, that was an absolute waste by Ramos. Saul. Navas. Busquets. Spanish coach running the changes. Arthur. Sean Maguire. Shane Duffy. 10 minutes left here at Anfield. A reminder of the situation. Things stay as they are. Ireland are out. If they can score and the results stay the same in the other match between Sweden and Poland, they're out. But if Poland score and Ireland does not get a win here today, they will go through. Spain, as things stands, are qualifying through in second place. Sweden, as things stands for them, they're brinking on the edge of elimination. As the third place side go, they've got a lot to do. Here's Hendrick, does have a lot to do. Cross is deflected and picked up by David De Gea. Well, you feel for Shane Long. He really has picked off scraps tonight. Brady. Long. Brady wants it back. Doesn't get it back. Thiago. Sarabia. Good passing. Not like that. Sean Maguire. Shane Long. Back to Maguire again. And he's got no support. Coleman arriving. Just got to go for this Ireland. Just got to push forwards. Koruhane. Doherty now pushing up from left back. Into Robbie Brady. And Doherty. Foul not given. Matt Doherty again. He's got Brady inside. Plays it to him now, Robbie Brady. Oh, now was that a penalty? The referee is unmoved. Well, that looked in all cases and points to me a spot kick. Not been given. Paco Alsalsa. Pablo Sarabia. Marshaled by Brady and by Doherty. Going for the corner, Sarabia. Winning the throw. Spain playing for time as things stands there through. The date with France awaits them. Sarabia. away to Gaia. And now here is Navas. Cross which is cleared away and had to be cleared away. Maguire. Shane Long staying upfield, but he needs support. Now he's got it from Robbie Brady. Good improvisation by Hendrick. Tries to head it on for Long. Cannot do it. Ireland are running out of time. Cannot be seeing that a lot of time will be added on. Brady. He's run his socks off today, Robbie Brady. Goals have been Ireland's problem. One scored in the tournament thus far. Two scored, my apologies. Shane Long and Matt Doherty. A minute of time added on. Whatever happens now, Ireland need to score, and I hope there's late drama in the other game at St James's Park. Here at Anfield. Well, there may just be late drama if Maguire can get to that. Oh, he can't. It was a good idea, but he couldn't reach that, and I think that should all be over. Indeed so, it is all over. Ireland are out of Euro 2020, but we're moving straight away to St James's Park to see the finale of the Sweden-Poland game. We're doing this because, from what my producer has told me, Sweden have to find another goal to go through or they're out. There's no time left. Here's Augustinsson. Olsen. Emil Forsberg. There's Ekdal for Sweden. Oh, into Quelson. Tipped away. Berg. Still Berg. Pasdan as a ball down. Berg now. Oh, he's not, has he? The referee has pointed to the spot for Sweden! Well, Poland are furious because we played a minute over time added on. And the match officials refusing to wave it away. He was allowing the attack to take place. It is a foul, absolutely. You can see court Marcus Berg. Well, now the pressure is on the skipper for Sweden, Granqvist, to score and send his team into the knockout stages. He's done it! He's done it! Grand fist for Sweden! A grand finale at St James's Park. Ireland are bowing out, but Sweden march on. They've got a date with England at Wembley to look forward to this Saturday on Grandstand. Granqvist has scored the most important penalty he will ever take in his life for Sweden. And no question of the penalty, questions of the time added on. The penalty itself, Chesney was left rooted to the spot. A huge moment for Sweden. They strike. They have the crucial goal. There is no time for Poland to respond, so regardless if Ireland had won, it would be all over. Sweden producing a wonderful comeback to qualify as one of the best third place sides in these championships. Marcus Berg takes the applause from his fans. Sweden through as a fourth place side. Ireland bow out of the European Championships. Sweden winners here at St James's Park by 2-1, whereas full time at Anfield was Ireland 0, Spain 0. So the final table for Group A looks like this. Ireland sadly finished bottom with 1 point, and their only point was their draw against Sweden. Sweden scraped through thanks to that last minute penalty. 4 points for them, puts them as one of the best third place sides in this tournament. Spain go through as a second place side, and Poland win Group E. And that means that England will play Sweden Saturday afternoon on Grandstand, so that should be an absolutely fantastic event. Stick around because that's going to be useful. Moreover, to other qualifiers for that, Spain will be in the same half of the table as England. Poland qualify and they will play Croatia in their last second round game. And with that, Ireland's European Championship comes to an end. So we are almost there, but we have one more game to go and one more group to decide. We're back live for the final game between Portugal and France, and we've got Trevor Tilsley in the commentary box for that. And don't worry, unlike ITV, we're keeping Tilsley right where he should be. From all of us at Trevor Sports, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all again soon, and stay safe. Bye bye.